Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to this, your pocketbook reading for the month of September. In this, we're going to find out your current feelings about your financial situation, and we have your core beliefs, and nope, that's not one. And then what is your past? How is your past shaped your ideas about money? How has your past? Okay, I wanted to pop it. Okay. Alright. Got the Ace of Pentacles in the beginning. Alright, and then spiritual. What's your spiritual relationship to money, and what lessons do you have yet to learn regarding your money and finances? Let's find out, what does Aquarius have yet? Ooh, drama. Okay. And finally, action to take. The Magician. All right, so let's look first at the Seven of Pentacles. So you are currently looking at your kind of taking stock of the wealth that you have built. You are a little bit critical of the wealth that you've created, the abundance that's in your life. And I think you feel a little disappointed, and that you are on this path and you are hoping for greater prosperity, and to be in a different position at this point. So that is your current situation and feeling about money. Your core beliefs and feelings about money are that money can help you realize your dreams, and you have a lot of hope in you, a lot of optimism. You have a lot of things that you want to accomplish, and you want to do it with a lot of love in your life. So, I feel like this is a very altruistic core belief about money, and that you feel it can help with not just you, but you can use it to advantage in a community, maybe it's just with those people that you love. It can really help to make their lives better. All right, past influence that have shaped your ideas about money. You have had to start over. You've had a brand new beginning, new opportunity, and have taken it. You jumped on it. And you have seen this kind of as your good fortune, and you never looked back. Awesome. All right, so now this one's tougher. Your spiritual relationship to money and lessons still to be learned. So you have the Seven of Wands. Now, Seven of Wands is, you are quite defensive when it comes to your abundance, your prosperity. So you keep kind of a very passionate and defensive stance when anybody approaches you. You are always ready to fight when it comes to money. Okay. And so in terms of your spiritual relationship to money and lessons to be learned, you you are always, yes, ready to hop into the fray. And that creates a certain amount of drama in your life. Um, and so this is just an observation. I think Spirit is saying it's good that you are willing to fight and that you have such a passion for, you know, creating wealth and abundance in your life because of, you know, this, because of your core beliefs. It's very altruistic. It's very giving. And so, yeah, you know, you want to be able to take care of your loved ones. You want to be able to have a positive impact. You want to be able to feed the hopes and dreams, not just for yourself, but of those close to you. So you are very passionate about making sure that no one can get close to you when it comes to your money. So, so lessons to learn is that this aggressiveness and defensiveness that you have, this, you know, very passionate approach that you have to fighting off people when it comes to your finances, your money, it does create a lot of drama in your life, and quite possibly is creating drama for drama's sake. I mean, not that you are trying to create drama, but that it creates drama. And there could be, you know, people that are like, you know, they have, they're being defensive. It might not be that they're attacking you. It's just that you jumped into the fray and all of a sudden started whacking the crap out of people. And so they are responding by being defensive. Or it could be that there's a lot of collateral damage is what I was picking up. Unnecessary hurt. And that's the lesson to be learned, right? Is that a certain amount of energy and passion about holding on to your money is great, but it also can isolate you from others and create drama where it's not necessary. You are being advised to take action to manifest your dreams. And this is in the material world. The magician is about taking the items that he has collected, the resources that he has, all the resources that he needs, and using using those to make those hopes and dreams, you know, that you have real. So the magician is all about manifestation. And you are doing so solo, by the way. You know, you're in that mode of, you know, reviewing your wealth, and you're, you know, feeling a little bit like there's room for improvement. And, you know, perhaps what's missing is that you just need to create it. Okay? And that's your material wealth. So, interesting reading. Let's pull a couple more cards here to get a little bit more information about what this financial situation is about, why you are looking so critically at your current. Okay, you have, you have patience. So you have the Temperance card just popped out. You're being extremely patient. This is Major Arcana card here, right? So you have planted seeds and you are being extremely patient and waiting for them to bear fruit, is what I'm getting. And let's see what else we can pull here. What other clarification do you have for beautiful Aquarius about their current financial situation? Okay, yep. Oh, 10 of Fire, 10 of Wands. You're feeling the burden of this, which, did you pull another card? Let me just check here. Nope. Okay, just want to make sure we don't do that. amazing. All right. So, um, yeah, you having planted these seeds a long time ago, they've finally grown and are bearing fruit. And you are taking one away with you, possibly to plant some more because you're feeling like it's not enough. So you have, this is the Temperance card, patience, number 14. You've been extremely patient. You have been taking situations as they come. You have been alchemizing them. You have been trying to do everything in a very balanced and moderate way so that you can move forward. You recognize that it takes time. However, you also have the 10 of fire here, and this is also the 10 of wands. This is you feeling as though this is a very burdensome road that you have set yourself on, and so those passions. The 10 of fire is the 10 of wands. So you have 10, wands, which represent passion, and they, instead of feeling like you are full of passion, you are feeling that those passions are a burden, okay? That they are just, you're ready to set them aside. You're ready to be done with them at this point. So, yeah, so, could be that you're transitioning away from this very passionate and dramatic uh, energy around your money and moving into something that is a bit more knowledgeable, thoughtful, is what I'm picking up here, and powerful, okay? Because it's not just about the passion anymore. You've also got the pentacles. You're using your mind, and you have a cup there, a cup of love. So you're taking all of these things together, and you are using that to build more wealth. And I think that is a very positive place for you to be. Let's check in with the Success Oracle and see what other information we can pull here. Get a little bit more clarity about Aquarius's situation. And I think this is definitely about finances. Okay, so we have Naomi Klein, and so she has 3 bits of advice for you. And the first bit of advice answers the question, how to make money. And she says, people, peddle goods about fads. So, again, I'm feeling like this is speaking to that passion that you have and how it's feeling burdensome to you. However, your advice is to continue, because once you reach this 10 of wands, because your lesson to learn is the 7 of wands, and that is that, be having that passion and using it to defend yourself is not necessarily the direction that the energy that you want to maintain, because those build up, those passions build up into 10 of fire, which is that burdensome feeling, where all this drama happens, and then all of a sudden, in the aftermath of that, you feel the burden of, you feel like, oh, you find out perhaps that you didn't need to jump in. Um, it just wasn't necessary. So, peddling goods about bads, the way that you are going to move forward is out and away from those passioned dramas and into a more thoughtful and um, uh, like utilizing multiple resources rather than just your passionate energy to move forward. Then, how to keep your money? She says dissent is a stable currency. So, the way that you can keep your money. So, okay. I'm really picking up on the stability here. Um, and that again has to do with you manifesting, you being in your magician energy. And it lends a stability to your world, your financial health, when you are using more than just your passion to create your wealth. You're using your knowledge, your mental energies. You are also using, you're seeing your abundance, your wealth through a different lens, like through the lens of love, and how it can actually, you can use that to give. We talked about you being very altruistic at your core and wanting to help others. And then also, finally, how to give your money meaning. And her response is org against ink. So, um, she, Naomi Klein, this is interesting because now I'm picking up that this could also be about you, um, creating your own business. And if this is you, the entrepreneur, taking, no longer being just a player in the fight. In other words, no longer just being an employee and a bunch of employees and struggling to move ahead that way, but using everything. I'm sorry, I keep showing the magician card, but it's true. Using everything and rising above in order to um, to become an owner, for example. And so, org against ink, to me, that means that you are setting up your own organization, and it could be that you are sort of, you're wanting to do things differently. You're wanting the goal of the organization that you're setting up, you want it to be more in alignment with your core beliefs about money. Okay, so whether you're setting up like a nonprofit, for example, you are, it will help you be more abundant because it moves you out of the fray and into a more peaceful, calmer place where you really can create what it is that you've always wanted to create. So, Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me this evening. This is a lovely reading, fascinating stuff. I hope it resonated with you, and I also hope to see you again next week when we dive into something a little bit different. Light and love to you. Good night.